Hi, I'm Jim Springer with Computer Aided Technologies, the people who produce Scancat-LitePlus. In this tutorial, we're going to take you to the freq search option, which goes to our online frequency searches. One of these searches is at www.bearcat1.com/free, and as the name implies, it is a free frequency search. You don't have to pay for a subscription to use their frequency list. You get there by clicking on the top option, Online Frequency Search, and you'll be presented with a box where you can pick a state. So we choose one, and for this example we're going to pick the state of Alabama. This presents you with a list of all the cities that you can get frequencies for, and in this case we're going to choose first the city of Birmingham. Clicking on this will bring up all the frequencies they have for the city of Birmingham, and you'll notice down here at the bottom, after the frequencies for that particular trunking system are complete, there will be more talk group IDs in many cases than there are frequencies. So to get them all in one column, we bring them down off to the right, but the frequencies will show a star. This means there are no more for that system. To get this into the Scancat program from the internet, which is what you're looking at here, go up to the top and hit Copy Frequencies and Talk Groups to the upper database. This will place it in the upper database that we've covered in a couple of other tutorials. Now you could click on each one that you wanted to move down to the bottom in this area, but since they're all a part of the same trunking system, it's much easier just to go up here, go down here to where you see the option Select All Records in the source file, which is the white part of the database. This will pick them all, and then it's simply a matter of choosing a location where you want to start. Go up to Copy, pick Paste Highlighted Frequencies to the lower database, or you could use the Control F, and it'll place them all there. Now go up to the top, go over to where your group IDs are listed, click on the first cell, go up to Copy, and paste the talk groups in. All that's necessary now is, since it's a trunking system, is to go up to the top, pick your system. Well, we need to know what it is, but in this particular database it does say that it's Motorola Type 2. So click on the pull down, pick Motorola Type 2 800, and that system is now complete, and you could put that in Bank O of your radio. Change over to Bank 1. Go back up to our freq searches, choose the same option, and then since this has already been used, click the back option, and the next one we'll go to will be the city of Huntsville, let's say. Okay. Highlight them all by Copy Freaks to upper database. Go up to Copy, select them all, make sure you're on the first channel, copy, all of our frequencies are in. Go over here to the group IDs, click on the first one there, go to Copy, and this time paste Highlight Fleet IDs to the lower database. Go over here, move it to the top, see that it's a Motorola Type 2 system, and there we go. We've now got two systems set up. Pick another empty bank. And as you can see, it's really simple. Just go back and forth between the frequency search page and our database. Click on back, find your other city, and then just want to show you this one thing here. This is the state of Alabama, which if you pull this up, you'll notice that the frequencies aren't over here on the left side. The frequencies must always appear over here in the first column. Otherwise, the parser that we're using won't be able to put them into the database. So let's go back, and then we'll go down here, say, to the city of Mobile. Looks like we have another trunking system. Copy them over to the upper database, and as you can see, it's just a repeat, just about as fast as you can pull them up. Select them all, pick the first one, copy, go over here, pick copy, put the highlights for the talk groups in, go over here, pick the trunking system, Motorola Type 2 800. We've got 3 systems in. Now let's see if we can find a couple of conventional systems. Click on back each time. Maxwell Air Force Base. That's got talk groups. Click on back. City of Daphne. Looks like mostly what we have in here are the digital talk groups. Now you'll notice on this particular one we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 all the way through 10 listed there. And I think if you scroll over, yeah, you're going to see that this is an EDAX system. Now these first 2 digits designate the order in which those frequencies have to be entered. Because it's an EDAX system, they have to be in a particular order. However, we've taken care of all this, and I think when you watch, you'll see that the frequencies have had that little part removed. So all you have to do is select all records in the source file, start on frequency 1, and there we go. Got all 10 of them. Go over here, pick your trunk type system. In this case, it's going to be EDAX. Now you'll notice that there are several EDAX, wide, narrow, and scattered. For the Radio Shack radios, it's immaterial. You could pick either one, but most of the time I would suggest picking the EDAX wide, which is the standardized, because if you try to use this database with a different radio that does accept different types of EDAX, you want to set it up for the right one. It doesn't say up here, but in most cases it is wide. So we forgot to copy the talk groups over. Let's see if we had any. Okay, here we go. There you go. Now the whole system is set up. Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 systems in the radio. At this time you could just go right up and program the radio with the first 4 systems, or we could go back a couple of places and even pick another state. Let's say we're going to Arkansas for a weekend. Then we could pick the city of Bentonville. Okay. Same thing. Copy them over to the upper database. Find us an empty bank. Select them all. Put the frequencies here. Pick the first one over here. Put the talk groups over there. Let's see what kind of system we have. Motorola. It doesn't say, so we look at the talk group IDs, and in this case they have dashes. So dashed talk group IDs on a Motorola system usually indicate that it's a type 1 or type 1 what they call hybrid system. So we would pick Motorola type 1, and this would probably be the accurate setup for the talk groups on that system. I think this would cover anything that would you would want to know on freak searches for the Bearcat site. Now they also have a subscription site. If you join their club by purchasing a subscription to their magazine, you automatically get a free search of their entire database, which is much the same as if you had bought the Mr. Scanner CDs. If you want to contact us, we'll be glad to set you up for what they call the free pass and also the magazine subscription. That should end of this tutorial, and in the next tutorial we'll get into a couple of other free frequency sites and show you the small differences that you have to use to get those frequencies in the Scancat. But I think this should get you going and find most of the things that you want to listen to for your local and on your vacation areas. I want to thank you for your business and your support.